Good evening, brothers and sisters. As another day draws on and the lockdown, there's a lot of places start to talk about what's going to happen with this tracking um, and forced injections to stop this virus spreading. Now, as far as I can see, this virus is slowing down and stopping spreading. So why are they going to be forcing everyone to take this injection? I know America's on about it, South Korea's on about it, and England seems to follow it as well. England seems to follow anything America does, which is, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's a good thing, because, I really respect and like America, but this thing with the forced injections, we should have the right to our bodies to get this if we're not. Now, what they're about happening is, if you don't get this injection, a lot of companies won't let you work for them. If you don't have the injection, they won't let you fly. If you don't get the injection, they won't let you do any sea travel. If you don't get the injection, you can't travel on trains or buses. If you don't get the injection, they won't see you in hospitals. To me, that's us being forced into it. There's also going to be a chip put into our credit cards that's going to allow you to buy certain things. But unless you get this injection, you won't be allowed credit cards. So you won't be allowed to use toll roads, order things on the internet. So really we are being forced to have this injection, which is supposedly to stop viruses like this spreading. To me, it's controlling. There's something going on where all of us are giving up our rights. We haven't got a choice about it. What's individuals going to do? Say, oh no, I'm not going to get this because I don't believe it. People's going to say, well, you're in the wrong. Try and think about other people's lives. And walk along like sheep. I know this virus has killed a lot of people, but a lot of would rather die free men. Just something to think about. Imagine if you don't take this injection that you won't be allowed in hospitals, you won't be allowed to travel. It's going to limit your life. You're going to become a second-class citizen. We should be forced to do this. What's in the injection? Don't need to test it. It's very easy to control people. I believe in the old days in prisons, they used to put certain chemicals in the food to keep the prisoners quiet under control. What if this drug's the same thing? It's to make them compliant. Well, we're halfway there anyway. As far as I'm concerned, they must have been putting something like that in the food already, because the whole world seems compliant to what's going on, and now you think the governments are saying, they just go, yep, right, okay, we'll do that. It's to stop the spread of this virus. Yeah, we'll do that. Anything, yeah, take rights away. Freedom of travel, yeah, all be in house, confined to houses to stop this. Even if I don't see anyone, I go out for driving the car. That's not allowed. I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not talking to anyone. I leave my house, get in the car, go for a drive. That's not allowed. Why? What harm am I doing? Imagine a world where you can't travel. You can't have the internet. You can't get a job. All because you wouldn't have this injection. Because you don't know what goes in it. We haven't got a say in this. We'll all get it. I'll get it. I haven't got a choice. If this comes to law in this country, I will have to take it. Where's the choices in life gone? It's a sad time we're all letting this people walk all over like this. And I know, like you said, I won't take it, I won't take it. I've already heard this from people. There's a young lass I know that already says, I won't take it if they make an enforcement. I says, listen, you won't until you take it. Oh, she says, I'll have to take it then. Well, that's, it's the same with everyone that's on some sort of benefits. I want permanent sick benefits, which I claim off the government. So you'll turn around and say, well, you can't claim the benefits unless you have a medical. Okay, I'll have a medical. Well, you can't go to the hospital because you haven't had this injection. Then you're forced to. You're forced to take the injection. It's so easy. It's been shown in science to control mice in cages. You give them a little injection and they make very compliant. They allow you to do things that a normal free mind wouldn't be allowed to do. This is the scary part. I always thought if we were going to be taken over by someone, it would be aliens or another country. I didn't think it'd be from one people, from people in power. And I didn't think we'd just go, okay, then get on with it. I thought we'd put up a fight. It's not going to be like that. All I can say is be strong. If you have faith, I have faith in the gods now. If I take this injection and I'll lose my will to practice my faith, then I'm nobody. I won't lose my faith though. Even if I end up where I don't believe anymore, I'll look back at this video and say I did believe. Bloody injection they give us just took away my faith and my strength. And hopefully a bit of my humanity. And a bit of the blood that flows through my veins from the gods will take control and override this injection. Let's hope I'm wrong. Let's hope the people I've talked to are wrong. Hail to you. Hail to you. Hail to gods. Toodles.